Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, I'm your girl Taylor Elizabeth, and if you hadn't hit the subscribe button at this point, I really don't know why, but you need to hit it, and also make sure that you hit the notification bell so you'll know when your girl got new videos. So you might be like, why does this fool have on a winter hoodie and we're like basically almost in summer? Well, this is like cozy vibes, you know. My robe is dirty, so it got to be washed. So this is like my second robe in my mind. So I'm here not for girl chat, nothing like that. I just want to catch up with y'all. So if you remember, in a lot of my other videos, I have been saying like, oh, I've been having stomach problems. I told y'all I was sick one time. Then I told you they said I may have Crohn's. Well, yeah, your girl got Crohn's. Yeah, I have Crohn's disease. How do I feel about that? It's something, my mind has been like all over the place. So in my mind, it feels like when I was out in the world, I guess, like doing stuff. Okay, I'm not perfect and I still see it every day. So we're not going to say that. What we're going to say is when I wasn't making a conscious decision to live for God and making a conscious decision to do the right thing, it felt like, baby, I was fine. I was popping. My body, I didn't need to work out. Like, I was good. And then I started making a conscious decision to follow God, read my Bible, go to church more, pay my tithes and offering, be respectful, build a relationship with my brother, like all of these things. Then it's like, yo, you was doing all that, but here's this disease. So, let me give you like what Crohn's is for you that don't know what it is. Crohn's disease is an inflammatory bowel disease. It causes pain in your digestive tract, which can lead to abdominal pain, severe diarrhea, fatigue, weight loss, and malnutrition. There is no cure for this. You can reduce the signs and symptoms and eventually be put in long-term remission. So right now, I have a flare-up. That's how we ended up finding out that your girl got Crohn's disease. So like as far as like what I've been feeling like, just pain all in my stomach, just like somebody is stabbing me. Like, so today actually was my first day back working out. I have been working out consistently December, January, February, March, April. 5 months. I've been consistently working out for 5 months, and I had to take a month break because of Crohn's. Like, I didn't know that it was Crohn's at the time, but my stomach was hurting so bad that I'm like, bro, I can't even finish my workout. Like, I can't work out. I can't get out the bed. It hurts to use the bathroom, and I didn't understand like what is happening. So we did the colonoscopy and the EGD, and that's how they were able to find out that this is what was causing all those problems. So now I will be on a host of medicines for the time being. I will have to go to an infusion center where I will like sit there and they will hook up the IV and put the medicine in me, and it'll take like 2 hours. Yeah, it's definitely took a hit on my mental. Trying to like not lay in bed all day and just be depressed and be like, why me, God? Why did you give this to me? But instead start saying, why not me? Like, it's something about me that like he wants to do. Like, I have a platform because I'm on here. I have Instagram, I have TikTok. Some of you may follow me on Snapchat. But I have a platform. So do you want me to use my platform to speak out about this? Like, am I supposed to be helping people? So now I'm in the process of like trying to figure out what God has for me in the midst of this. But baby, I'm just gonna be real with y'all. This Crohn stuff is real ghetto. Like, don't get me wrong. When you can eat what you want to eat, but you choose to eat healthy, is one thing. But when you choose to eat healthy, and now they telling you you don't need to eat cheese, you don't need to drink milk, you don't need to eat broccoli. Like, it's a list of things that I don't necessarily need to eat right now, because if I eat it, it will make the pain worse and could potentially cause scarring, and I would have to get surgery. So right now, this is what we're sticking with. This is a salad from Chick-fil-A. It's my favorite. It's called a market salad, and it has apples, strawberries, blueberries, grilled chicken, and I get 2 packs of apple cider vinaigrette. Oh my God, it's the best. So right now, that's what we're sticking with, salads. And then underneath my bed, I have a whole thing of a bunch of different soups, because that's really like all I can eat. And oatmeal, that's the safest thing to eat. So technically I can eat other foods, but in order to eat them, I would have to like do a trial and error. Okay, so today we're gonna try this, and then if this doesn't have a reaction with my stomach, okay, then we can write this down and I can eat that. But that's just too much. I mean, eventually I'm gonna have to do that, because I can't eat salads and soup for the rest of my life. But like right now, we doing good with just getting out the bed. So right now, like, I'm taking it day at a time, minute by minute, hour by hour, second by second. Like, y'all just, if you have an inflammatory bowel disease or you have a chronic illness, then you understand what I'm talking about. And then a lot of you may not know, my mom actually has a chronic illness, and it's called lupus. And so me and her relationship has been like up and down, like a roller coaster. But it's funny, because not too long ago, I was like, bro, I cannot wait to leave Memphis. I'm so ready to get out of Memphis. Like, I love living at the mansion, and I love being with my parents, but like, I'm ready to go. And God was like, ha, you thought you was going somewhere. No, you're going to sit your butt down. You and your mom are about to basically become best friends, because technically she's the only one that understands what you're going through. She's the only one that understands what a chronic illness feels like in this family. She's the only one that understands being on all these meds and you're young. She's the only one that understands being in pain, but there's no wounds or like anything on your body. So people looking at you like, you look good. But the inside of you is just screaming for help. She don't personally understand. So that has literally become, I mean, she was already kind of like my best friend, but like now we really like this, because it's really like brought us closer together. So, I mean, God, nothing is done by coincidence, as my friend Juliana tells me all the time. God has a plan for everything. So it could be the part of I'm sure it's part of his plan to bring us closer together, because he knew that we was like this before this. Like, I love her, but I'm just like her. So yeah, be praying for y'all. Be praying for your girl, basically, because it's hard. I'm not gonna lie. Like, some days I just cry, because it's just like, why? This isn't fair. Like, I go into baby mode, like, huh? But I have to remind myself that, like, what I'm going through is not just for me. So if you're going through something, whether it's a chronic illness, a breakup, it could be anything, sit and remember this. Whatever you're going through, it's not for you. It's not just for you. Let me say that. It's going to teach you a lesson, yes. But most importantly, you're going to be able to use that to help somebody else. So I'll give you an example. One of my new homegirls, she has an inflammatory bowel disease called, I think, colitis, which is similar to Crohn's, but it's not as severe as Crohn's. And so when I first started experiencing these pains and they was telling me that this is what it could be, she reached out to me and told me, like, this is what you need to do. This is why you need to eat this. This is why you don't need to eat this. And she didn't understand at the time when she was going through, when she first was diagnosed, she said, I didn't understand why me. And I had to tell her, you didn't know that like 2 to 3 years later, you was gonna meet this young girl in Memphis that going through the same thing, and you can be able to feed into her and help her. She didn't know she was gonna meet me. She had no clue. But look at God. She met me and was able to pour into me, help me get through this process. So don't sit there and be like, oh, it's always something. It's always something. I'm not gonna lie and say that I'm happy that I have Crohn's. I'm not even gonna say I'm grateful that I have Crohn's. But what I will say is I am grateful for the challenges and hard situations that God does put me through, because it helps develop me into a better Taylor. It helps me to learn how to be more patient, how to be compassionate, how to be respectful, like things of that nature. Sometimes you're not going to just learn by yourself. You're going to have to learn going through things. And so then when you acquire that skill or that feeling, you can go back and say, well, I acquired that because I went through this. So just keep that in mind when you're going through whatever you're going through. So that's about Crohn's. Your girl does not have a job at the current moment. Am I stressed about that? Yeah, because now I have all of these medical bills. My medicine for Crohn's. Went to go pick it up today. If I did not have insurance, thank God for insurance. But if I didn't have insurance, thank God for my daddy. For y'all out there that's still on y'all parents' insurance, whether it's your mama, your daddy, whoever it may be, if you're still on your parents' insurance, you need to go thank them today. I'm going to tell you why. Because without insurance, the medicine that I just received, it would have been $1,800. Thank God that I'm still on my dad's insurance. Because, yeah, it was still a little pricey, but at least it was only $85. Whew. Thank you, God. I could just shout off that alone. So yeah, I don't have a job at the current moment, but that's okay because I know that God got me. And I will say that about being in quarantine, not just me, but people that I know, people I'm friends with. Yeah, being in quarantine and this whole coronavirus thing has been hard mentally for a lot of people. Don't get me wrong. And it has been hard for people physically. But I would be lying if I was sat here and been like, well, I know somebody that got sick or I know somebody that died. No, I don't. I have honestly been fortunate enough to not have nobody in my family or in the circle that has been sick, not have nobody in my family or in the circle that has passed or been put out of their house or didn't have money or any of those situations. Not because I'm rich. I'm not rich. I just call this house the mansion because it's the mansion in my mind. But because of God, like that is why. Because of God and his grace, he has provided for us more than we could have ever imagined during this quarantine. Like, baby, like, y'all just don't understand. And I am grateful for that. So yeah, be praying for your girl to get a new job soon. If you know somebody that's hiring, I do have a bachelor's degree in journalism and nonprofit management and administrations. So email me. Email is down below. If you know somebody that's hiring and you think that I would be a great fit for their job, I will send you my resume. But that's all I have for y'all today. I just wanted to give y'all a heads up of what I am going through, and in case I'm not on a consistent filming schedule, because sometimes it's just a struggle to get out of the bed, y'all. Like, I know I'm not working right now, but still, it's just even hard to get out of the bed because this is how much pain I've been. And I can't keep taking narcotics because then I'll get addicted to them. And that's not wise. So just keep me in your prayers. And if you want to know 2 things to pray about for me, Crohn's disease and that God bless your girl with a job. That's all I got for y'all. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, like, comment, share it. Don't forget to subscribe, of course. And until next time, peace.